in this much different environment than I grew up selling in, where do you find the business? Where do you go hunt and look for it? And so what I heard from owners and professionals today is um, it's no longer banner ads on websites.
Mhm.
It's no longer Google pay-per-click ads per se. It's really, this has become about marketing and exposure. So where am I? I need to, beef up my website. That's my digital footprint. I need to look credible. If I meet somebody and direct them there, or if they stumble on it because I'm putting it out there in certain
Yeah.
ways. But here's what came up yesterday. Tell me if you would agree with this. So a lot of the playbook today is, hey man, let's beef up our website and let's prospect for business people that do shows, events in a place like LinkedIn. And so how do I put the right messaging at the right intersections to those targeted, you know, defined groups, and how do I find them? So there's that going on. And so this was brought up to me yesterday. The comment was made, LinkedIn isn't the same place it was, Chris, that you and I were prospecting 10 years ago. And I think the comment they were making is there's, I'm making up a word here, there's a Facebookification that's been happening on LinkedIn, which
Yeah.
what used to be a very strict, rigid, serious business people showed up and you only talked about serious business things. And as people are looking to get noticed and cut through the clutter and to stand out and to humanize who they are and be likable, to your point, we're seeing a lot more effort put into the personalization of those individuals, and to the point where this is a longstanding debate, and I've had it with some of my friends on LinkedIn where, I agree with you. I want to know who you are. I'll like you more. But is there a chance you cross too far over? And I no longer see you as a business resource. I just see you as that girl who's constantly posting her travel trips on beaches and whatever you're showing. And I'm not seeing you anymore as the business ally that you want me to see you as. Is that a real concern, do you think? Or was I just in with a couple
Yeah.
OGs?
No, it's channel saturation would be the technical term that
Channel
channels get
saturate.
saturated.
Writing that down. Channel
Yeah.
saturation.
And so at the same time, like ultimately, you want to be where people are and you want to get their attention. So if your target audience is legitimately on LinkedIn, you want to get their attention, but you don't want to do it in a way that isn't, you don't want to do it in a way that comes off as not native to the channel, right? So you want to find a way to be native to the channel. So if you're inside of LinkedIn and you are just direct messaging people, hey, let's do a booth together, whatever it is, that's not native. That's not how people act naturally inside that channel. The way they act naturally in that channel is that they scroll through LinkedIn, they look inside their feed, they engage with posts that are interesting to them. Maybe it's company announcements or someone got hired or celebrating an anniversary, sure, but you don't have a bunch of announcements and all this kind of stuff to share. They are also engaging with industry specific people that share content specific to the industry, that are authentic, that are
Interesting.
real,
Yeah.
that share problems, that share successes, that share processes, that share insights. And so if you're doing those things in the channel, then people will natively interact with you. And it's kind of like you mentioned your four deposits before getting an ask. You should be depositing constantly in a native way to a channel before then asking for a withdrawal. Maybe it is at that point sharing a direct message. Hey, Chris, I've noticed that you engage with my content several times. Thanks for following what I do and engaging with it. It's great to connect and letting it come from happen from there. But if you're being more aggressive than that, it can work. It just you could also ruin things.
So I think let's stick with LinkedIn for a minute. I think I read over 1 billion users now worldwide. for LinkedIn?
Yeah, but I mean, maybe that's
Is
how
there
many of that is bots or spam? I don't know.
is there
I think,
I was
yeah,
gonna say, is there so I imagine the algorithms, right, now are in LinkedIn. I never thought of them in LinkedIn. My I've got
yeah,
but they are, right? So,
yeah.
um, it's now I tend to, the community that I work in and a lot of professional friends are in, it seems like, that comment that was made to me yesterday about sort of the Facebookification, and I don't know any. I'm sure you could come up
Mhm.
with a better way to say that, but it's where the algorithms are dictating. I don't know if it's the content as much it is how communication is happening there because, um, if people love pets, right? So if you show your pets, is that gonna get you more eyeballs on that? People like, I don't know, whatever it is. Is there some other technology rule that's picking, what's going on or driving behavior that is, there is, I'll go back to when there was 100 million people on LinkedIn. I could put a post out to my network and I got really great, meaningful content about whatever I was asking about back. And I get a lot of unsolicited stuff now that doesn't have anything to do with what I might be interested in. So,
Yeah, so a few things. One, the algorithm matters, but don't sit there and think that you're doomed because the algorithm changed or whatever it is. And I would even say if the algorithm's your focus, you're doing it wrong. At the end of the day, being native to the channel is the most important thing. One, stick to industry stuff. Don't start following people that aren't in your industry. Don't start you know, interacting with a bunch of stuff that's like not in your industry. But find people that are in the trade show and exhibit world and connect with them and then engage with them.
yeah,
What do I mean by engage? If you're just posting once a week and thinking that you're going to get traction, you're not doing it right. You need to go find people that are posting in the industry already and you start commenting on their stuff, liking their stuff, and making it authentic. Don't just say cool post, but like asking questions, truly giving insights, sharing your memories and stories of the similar topic, what your opinion is. um, that's what's going to really help engagement. And uh, without fault, when you start engaging with other people's stuff, the algorithm is then going to show you more of the stuff that you engage with.